There we go. So this thing can take an absolute beating. It's one of the strongest RC cars that I've ever had. But when you're bashing like this on concrete, stuff does break. Yeah, Reese, Kevy's not happy. The whole thing's gone to flop. So anyway, that's how he broke it. Yeah, the whole video's gone to flop. Anyway, that's how it broke. So now I'm going to fix it. I've got the spares here, got a new body, I've got new shocks, because these shock ends here, I did break a couple, and I don't think you can buy spare ones. You can buy the whole shock, which is annoying, but the whole shock is only like £13, and you get 2 of them, the whole lot. Got body posts as well that I broke there, so you've got new ones there, new body. Wheels and tyre wise, this thing does like 55 mile an hour, and the tyres really expand. I did blow one out. So over here, I've got these Proline ones. Hopefully they're going to fit on there. They're a similar size, a tad smaller. I think they come with 12mm hexes, but here I've got 17mm hexes. Should work on there. Anyway, I'll have to go on this bleeding editor afterwards and delete the whole intro out so the people that watched it as a replay are not going to be totally bored with me just trying to set the bleeding stream up. And I'm going to have to learn how to do it, because surely that can't be a thing, guys. Let me know in the comments. You guys that do live streams, how do you set a live stream up so that it's on idle with everyone waiting, and then I can go onto my computer, because I've got to go into the computer and put on slow mode, because what slow mode does, it stops people from copy and pasting the same comment a million times and flooding the stream, so they can only comment once every 60 seconds. And that's what I wanted to do. And so, but I want to do that while it's not live. I want to do it before the live. So I want to set the live stream up. Then I want to go onto the computer. I want to add the thumbnail. I want to tweak the title. I want to turn the slow mode on and all that stuff. Then get all set up and ready. Let people start to join the stream. And then when the stream's ready, hit go and go instantly live. That's how I want to do it. And that's how I used to be able to do it. But the app's different now. It didn't let me do it. It took me a couple of attempts to even get the live stream to work. So well, hopefully there is a way of doing it how it used to be. I'll go back to doing more streams, but if it's how it is now, it's pointless. I don't want to do streams if it's like this. It gives everyone a bad viewing experience. But anyway, let's get these wheels off first. If any of you guys know in the comments, let me know. Streams have been looking better recently. Yeah, I've got better internet, so it should do. I was looking a bit cloudy. Is my lens a bit dirty? It's a bit, isn't it? Let's give you guys better visual. There we go. How's that? Well, also what I want to do in this stream, I've got this Savage here, look. Nitro Savage, El Camino body. It's got a plastic exhaust on it, it's broken. So I've got a race pipe here. It's not made for this car, it's made to fit on the other side. So I'm hoping I can bodge it on there and get it to work. I want to do that in this stream as well. But we'll see how it goes. The whole thing goes to flop, we might end it early. At the minute, it's all gone to flop already so far, isn't it? Oh, there we go. There's the next flop. Ah, the bleeding screw snapped off in there. Ah, it's going to be one of them streams, but a whole lot goes wrong. So we'll just go for a little while. We'll see how it goes. See how the stream goes. If it all flops, we'll call it a day. Yeah, it's flopped. Look, it snapped off in there, the screw. That's what holds that on. So there, that's already flopped, isn't it? How am I supposed to get that out of there? Oh man, everything's gonna go wrong, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Everything I touch is going wrong now. Look, the first thing I touched there, try to take the screw out, snapped off in there. It's just gonna be a stream of me moaning now. There's no way I'm gonna get that out of there, is there? It's below the surface. How am I going to get that out? We're going to end this stream in a minute, guys. The whole thing's gone wrong. All of it's gone wrong. What have you guys been saying anyway? What's been happening with you guys? Everything's going wrong with me, but what about you guys? Now, get these wheels off. Makes it, whenever I work on an RC, I always take the wheels off because it makes it easier to work on. get a car, do something else, then come back and work. No, once I'm done here, I'm done. I'm going home and getting food. I just thought I'd do a little live stream, repair this, and then go home and get some food. Once I'm done, I'm done. That'll be it for the day. I'm feeling done already now because the whole thing's going wrong. Use the magic drill. Well, I could try drilling it out, but it's below the surface. Right, so I'm going to take the body mount off. I've got new body mounts, and then we'll change the shocks over. Get that out of there. Kev, what's on the menu? I don't know. Whatever my mum makes me. I'm staying at the mum and dad's at the moment because I'm in the UK. Someone did say in the comments, why is he back at his old house? I've still got this old shop as well. I still do come to UK to visit and see people. Right, so now I've got to get that out of there, which is probably not going to happen. Oh, look. Look. Now it goes weld the rod on it. I was way too far in there, dude. I'm never going to weld a rod on there, mate. It's below the surface and it's so small. It's only like a M3 maybe. I'll never get the welder in there. Parents, boy. I am when I'm in the UK. I've got my own house in the Isle of Man. I haven't got a house in the UK. I've only got a house in the Isle of Man. Yeah, I haven't got a UK house. I've got a UK shop. Right, that one's out. I need to try and get this out of there. That's all gone flush as well. What's going on? I'm hoping I can stick a bit of duct tape on there and pull that. Oh, man, why is nothing working today, man? Come on. Use the magic boom. Oh, I wish to. It doesn't always work. The person that says parents, boy, don't you ever go and see your parents? What broke? So the wheels, well, the tyres blew out. Oh, how many get out of there, people? Drill a hole in it. I suppose you guys like watching me struggle, don't you? The thing is, RC is supposed to be fun, and when it starts becoming a pain in the butt, you should stop, because that's the quickest route to burnout is when you're not having fun in the hobby. Yeah, hot glue. Yeah, I didn't think hot glue. It's gone all the way in there now. Ah, there we go. We got it. Yeah, if you're not having fun in the hobby, put it down, walk away, carry on a different day. But I want to have a little chat with you guys. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a little while since we had a little chat. So it's nice to go online and have a little chat with you guys. All right, so we've got new body posts here. So this is the PD Racing. I've never heard of them before. And I got one. And I was so impressed with it. I mean, it's the cheapest good RC car. It used to be the Associated MT10 that used to be my favourite one. But this thing's cheaper, it's faster. I'd say it's more durable as well. So, can't go wrong with it, really. I understand that these are made by the same company that build the armour cars and the ready-to-run car shows and all the low seas. And PD Racing, you know, they make all these cars for other manufacturers, and then they thought to themselves, we might as well make our own one. And that's what they did. And it sort of cuts out a middleman. So you're getting a decent RC car for a lot cheaper price. What's your favourite RC car? X-Max and the Raminator. The Game Over Edition. Are you still learning to fly? Says Reese. Yeah, I had some flying lessons the other day, actually. But I'm not making it priority. Because I bought another house in the Isle of Man and I've got to move into it. I've got loads of work to do on that. I've got loads of videos to edit and film. So... Oh, are these handed? Or have I bent the chassis? Or have I bent the body mount? Has she bent? It's a plastic chassis. It's not going to bend, is it? Ah, the rear body mounts are a bit crushed. So let's change those body mounts as well. Right. Change. This is the same, look. Both are the same, front and rear. Let's get the Ugga Dugga on there. Stop messing around. So what have you guys been up to there? Let me know what's been going on. Let me know what's been happening. Yeah, so we've got one hole showing on that. You guys been working? Have you been playing RCs? What you been up to? What are you people been doing? You gonna make a video on the new castle motor? Yes, I'm gonna do a Creighton build. That's what this Creighton down here is for, look. I've got a Creighton down there on the floor, and that one is gonna get that massive castle motor. Bloody massive. I haven't seen the motor yet, but I'm still waiting to get it. But once that motor comes, I'll be doing a conversion on that. Right. How does that go on? Oh, that's better. Yeah, it fits now. There we go. Look at that. We are on. Alright, next up. We got the new body. We've got to get that back on again. Maybe snap that screw off. I don't know how I'm going to get that out of there. That's really... The only way I can think of it is drilling it. Getting a reverse tap in there, but it's so far in and so small, I don't know if that's going to work. Or we just drill it and just ram a new tap through it and just see what happens. We'll give it a go. I bought Armour Mojave Forest. Yeah, really good RC, that one. How many RCs do you think you have? Over 100. I've not counted, and it's difficult to count, really. All right, Badlandies. Let's get those on there. Are they Badlands? Yeah, I think they're Badlands. Yes. Right, so these do come with hexes, but they're all 12mm hexes, and these are 17s, I think. So I've got these hexes here. Yeah, 17, that'll go on there, and then these should go in there. Yes. I do like that idea on... Oh, hold on. Oh, they're not compatible. Ah, they're not compatible. Oh, well, that sucks. These are for the bigger Proline wheels. I thought all these adapters are all compatible, but they're not. Oh, that really sucks. What have we got here? We got these ones here. These are M2C ones, but I think they're going to... Oh, man, why did Proline do that? Why couldn't they make it the same on both wheel sizes so you can change the hexes? Oh, I'm not happy about that. What are these ones? Oh, they're the same. All right, well, that's another no-go. There we go, another flop of the video. Everything's a flop in it today. All right, put them away then. All right, well, now we've got to try and get that out of there. All right. I'll get me drill bits. What's up, Noah? Poor Kevin, it's all going a bit... Oh, everything's going wrong, man. Well, everything went right today, actually. Everything was going good. The minute I try and do a live stream, everything goes wrong. The whole bleeding lot. Everything. Right, so I've got these here. So, in theory, I should be able to drill a hole through the middle. And then we've got one of these thread extractors that you ram in the hole. And then you turn that, well, you undo it, but that winds it in. It's going to go wrong, isn't it? And I'm definitely putting my goggles on because I know it's going to go wrong and I'm going to end up getting it all in my eyes. Hello from Scarborough, says Paddy. Hello, hello. Kevin, JB Weld. Yeah. Yo. Matty says, could be worse, could be mine. Oh, yeah, it'd be worse. That'd be better for me, actually. Worse for you, yeah. Alright, I've got a drill in there now. I've got to hold it all. Do you know what? I'm not even going to bother holding it like that because I can see what's going to happen. He's going to snap and I'm going to go through my finger. That is my sod's law today. The whole bleeding lot is going to go wrong today. I can feel it. I know it already. A whole lot's going to go wrong. Could you send me your SR71 E-Flight? No. Why? Why would I send you my toys? I've got plenty of competitions where you guys can enter on the main channel. That's something else I was going to put a link to. Was me competition. Not going to bother now. But if you want to see all the RC cars, you can. I've got an X-Max on there. You can win for free actually. If you go to the main channel. Oh, that's not even drilling. If you go on the main channel and look at my latest video, go into the description there. Then you'll see a link to where you can win my X-Max, brand new X-Max, and for free. Everyone can have one free ticket. There's a promo code there, and you put in there free, and you'll get a free ticket, and you'll get one entry for free. I was going to put a link in there, but old bleeding lot's gone wrong. I'm not going to go back to the computer now. I kept you lot waiting long enough. Different drill bit. Is that going to work? Probably not. I was all wandering off centre as well. Ah, man. You probably can't even see what I'm doing anyway. Yeah, look. Yeah, look. You can look at my absolute mess what I'm making. You know what's going to happen? The drill bit's going to snap in there in a minute. No, I'm not having fun, guys. Definitely not having fun. This isn't what the hobby is about. The hobby is about having fun. I'm not having fun now. The only reason I'm staying live is because you guys are watching. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have given up a long time ago. And that doesn't even go in there now. Can I get your Milwaukee drills? Yeah. Very funny. I'm going to give you my tools for free. Ah, dear. Do you know what? If you guys want stuff, you've got to work for it. When I wanted that manta ray, it took me 2 years of saving up for it when I was a kid. And what that taught me is that I can have anything I want in life if I work for it. And that's what I try and teach others. You can have what you want, but you've got to work for it. Beggars, well, beggars live on the streets. They've got nothing. So don't be a beggar. Uh-oh. Yeah, beggars end up with nothing. Alright, is that going to go in there? Right, need some other old grips. Yeah, so don't be a beggar, be a grafter. Work hard, try and be a bit smart about it. And you can have anything you want in life. But if you beg, you're relying on others. And other people ain't going to just give you stuff, are they? So, you know, work hard, work smart, and you can have anything that you want in life. Oh, that's not even working. Oh, do you know what? That's in there so tight. That's probably not even going to come out, is it? I'm probably going to snap that tool off in there. Probably better off just ramming another M3 tap in there and just making a new thread. Nah, that's not coming out. Nah, that's not coming out of there. Do you have lossy LMT Mega Truck? No, you can't get them in the UK. I should order one from A-Main really, shouldn't I? Is it coming out? No, that's not coming out, is it? No, that's not coming out of there. Alright, let's put a new tap down it then. It's got to be the worst stream ever. You guys are never going to watch another one of my streams ever again, are you, after this complete abortion of a stream. Went in there more a minute ago. I've totally messed that up, man. I'm going to try and get that in there, make a new thread. Yeah, I can't see you guys watching any more streams after this complete abortion of a stream. What's that screw holding? Well, it holds the whole hex on. Without that, the whole wheel hex doesn't hold on and the wheel will fall off. Well, we're gonna delete this stream after, because all it is me bloody moaning. It's definitely not an enjoyable watch, is it? It's just me moaning, nothing working, nothing going to plan, and just me setting the stream up at the beginning. So we'll delete that stream and we'll give it another attempt. I've got to try and learn how to do the streams properly. I've got to learn how the new app works. I've got to be able to set the stream up and then go live after. It can't be a thing, can it, where you guys have got to watch me set the stream up? That's just stupid. Right, that's not going in anymore. That's about as far as that's going to go in. If I go anymore, I'm going to snap the tap off. Right. And now, this hex can go back on there. I should buy a new axle really. And then there was that screw that went on top of there, which is now, well, no longer existent. So I'm going to have to put a big washer on there and an M3 screw. Alright, what we got? We've got washers here. I'll shove that on there or something. And then we just need an M3 screw to go down the middle. And hopefully that's going to be happy days, but it's not going to be, is it? Because nothing's going to plan today. So there's no way that's going to be happy days. No way. It's going to be a really short one because the drill bit didn't go in that far. But then if it's a short one, the hex will probably come off. What's the trolley RC drift car, dude? Right. Is that going to go on? No, of course it won't go on. Of course it won't go on, because everything's not going to work today, is it? It's not going to work, is it? Everything's against me now. Or is it? Right, when it's on. It is on. It's actually on. Bloody hell. Something's actually worked. Right. I can't put the wheels on, so I'm going to have to put the normal wheels back on. Right, shocks. So I did put an armour rod end on one of these. On that one there. And that one actually survived all right. But let's change it so it's got all the right bits on there. So not that ugly, guys. That one we need. That one there. Right. So out with that, out with that. Out with that shock. And then we need the front ones, which these are rears, these are fronts. People asking me for my location. I'm not going to share my location, guys. It's nice to have a little bit of privacy. You can't share everything online. in. All right, it does want to go in. Turn a shoe into an RC car. I saw a video where someone turned a traffic cone into an RC car and then trolled people with it. So I might have a go at doing that. Just try and radio control sort of some public street furniture and then make it drive at people or like drive away from people or get in people's way. I've always wanted to do a bin, a radio controlled bin. So when the dustman comes to empty the bin drives away. Right, that in there. Come on, get in there. Get in. How did you meet Vinny and all the other guys? Oh, Vinny come to my second workshop that I had. He was a friend of a friend, so I met him that way. Stempy I met at school. 8 Steve with RCing. Claire and Ian, well, Ian just came out with us RCing one day. I think it's 8 Steve organised it. Right, it's front shocks on, and now we've got to do the same on the back. Do you have an Arm Italian? I do actually, yeah. Good car that is. Oh yeah, this one's broken. Yeah, it's a shame as far as I know, you cannot buy just that bottom ball joint. I mean, you can put ones in from different cars, but it's a bit annoying that you got to buy the whole shock. But the shocks are cheap; they're only £13. Yeah, only £13 for a set of shocks. That's dirt cheap, isn't it? You get 2 shocks with the springs all oiled up, ready to go. But yeah, it would definitely be nice if you could just change the ball end at the bottom, if that's a bit of a weakness. Right. And there. Yeah, there, out. Thought of reviewing Raffle Omni Terminator. Maybe. I mean, they did offer me to review some Raffle stuff, but I mean, everyone reviews them, don't they? And I want to be a bit different to everybody else. So I probably will one day. But you know, when everybody's reviewing the same car, I don't really want to. I'd rather wait for the fad to die down and then I'll do it later on, you know, maybe in a year's time or something when not everyone else is doing it. I don't want to just put out the same videos that 20 other people put out at the same time. I'd rather do something that's a little bit different. I know you can't, you know, I don't do that on every video, but I do like to try and be a little bit different if I can. Not just upload the same stuff as everybody else. You know, you've already probably got 20 reviews on there of the Omni Terminator, and then I'll do mine as well. It's already overly saturated, isn't it? Right, that's all on now. So I think this is as far as we can go with that. I need new wheels. But body back on. I will get another axle for it, because I can't see that lasting. But if you guys want a cheap RC car, I know a lot of you guys are going to say £300 is not cheap. But, you know, it's all relative. If you compare it to like an X-Max, it's very cheap. Everything's relative. I mean, you can get cheaper on Banggood, but they're not going to be anywhere near as good as this. I mean, it's about as good as you can get for a Basher, really, and it's cheap. Cheap-ish in relation. All right, well, let's put the stock wheels back on it for now, because that's all that I've got. And then the one that's a bit damaged, we'll just put a bit of glue on it for now. Armour Vendetta was €340. Yeah, these are cheaper than Armour Vendetta, I think. bear in mind, these are 4S. This can do... This thing can do like... I think like 55 mile an hour if you can keep it on the ground. Do you try Abzimas? No, I haven't actually. I used to break them and sell the parts when I had my eBay shop, but I don't do my eBay shop anymore now since I've been on the Isle of Man, because the lifestyle I got now, I've got to be mobile and I can't take all the inventory with me everywhere. So I need to have a job, you know, that's why I like this. Social media stuff is perfect, so you can do it anywhere in the world. I can take my laptop with me, my phone, I can film and edit, and I can be anywhere in the world. I mean, I know if I go somewhere else I'll have to buy some more RCs, but you know, that's easy. But my eBay store, I can't take my whole eBay store with me, can I? So I don't do the eBay anymore. Plus, on the Isle of Man, it's more difficult because, you know, my market is UK. And if I'm shipping stuff from the Isle of Man to the UK, I'm going to be at disadvantage because it costs more in shipping to get it there and it takes longer. So I can't compete. And YouTube's a lot more fun as well. So I want to focus on that. Focus on what I enjoy. Right. So got some glue on there. Going bleeding everywhere. I could do with a way of holding that there so I'm not just standing here like a lemon. I've got activator that you can spray on there that makes it go off quicker. However, activator gives you a bad join. It makes it weak and it'll come off. So I suppose I can hold it there. Have a little waffle to you guys, I suppose, while we're waiting. And then in a minute, I'm going to get over to that Savage over there and see if we can fit that race pipe. How's the sausage boat project doing? Haven't started it yet, dude. I've just had some parts turned up for it, though. Have you got a quake yet? No, not yet. See, I'm never in a rush to be the first. I mean, if I can't be the first, then I don't care. I'll wait and do it like when the hype's gone. You know, the last thing I want to do is put the same video out as 20 other people, 100 other people put out all on the same day. So I'd rather wait for it to die down, and then I'll have a go putting it out. So, you know, either I want to get it before everybody else so I can be the only one doing it, or I'll do it later on when everyone's already done it. And to be fair, I'd rather do it later on because then I can take my time, you know. I can buy some upgrades for it, I can get spares, I can see what the weaknesses are, and then take my time doing the video rather than just rushing it out and trying to be the first and racing against 20 other people putting the same video out. So, yeah, no rush there. Any video of doing racing drone? Any chance of doing racing drone videos? Yeah, maybe. I want to get a racing drone. Where's Andy and Andy? I'm not going to tell you where Andy and Andy is, dude. No, you don't want to tell people where all your stuff is, do you? Did the Associated ever sort the problem out the MTA? I don't know. I've given up with it. It's just on the top shelf up there. In bits. Hell yeah, Talbot streamer. This is an awful stream, dude. It completely went wrong. The whole thing went wrong right from the start. What's the most you've ever spent on one RC for purchase and upgrade? Probably the speed car. I think it's probably about 10 grand in there. Also, Raminator, there's about 10 grand in that as well. What tyres are the best as mine keep ripping? Probably something belted. I don't really know what are the best. There's a lot of different ones. I've got no idea. If someone knows in the comments what are the best tyres for bashing, let me know. I'll say go with something belted. What happened to your E-Revo? It is above my head. No, it isn't. It used to be above my head. Oh, I don't know where that's gone. Good point. Where is the E-Revo? There's the Nitro Revo up there. I have no idea where that's gone. I've probably taken it upstairs. Yeah, it's not one of my favourite ones, that one. What is the red beetle? I'm doing a video on that. That's a slash on 6S and slicks. But I broke it, so I'm waiting on some parts and then I'll carry on with that video. Paddle tyres on the Raminator would be awesome. But yeah, if you could get them. I'm not aware of anyone that makes tyres that size. If there was, I agree. Okay, if you have too much, you can't find your e-revo. I think it must be upstairs. It used to be up there, but it's not there anymore. Don't know where that's gone. Must be upstairs. Or it might be on the Isle of Man. That's the trouble. I've got 3 workshops now. I've got a workshop here. I've got another workshop in my old house. And another workshop in my new house. And everything's all mixed up everywhere. So it's a bit of a mission. So we're just in the process of building a new studio in my Isle of Man workshop. It's going to be massive. It's like more than 10 times the size of this one. It's pretty ginormous for a YouTube room. So I've got building that at the moment. Got the builders in there doing stuff, and then I've got to go in there, put all my benches in and everything. And then I can have most of my stuff all in one place, which would be great to work, because at the moment everything's spread out and it's a mission. I don't know, half the time I can't find things. So I'm still going to keep stuff here as well in this shop, but not as much. Sausage Raminator is too mad even for Kev. I will do a sausage Raminator. Can you do more RC plane video? Yes, there's 2 that I'm working on at the minute. Are you doing Rossa this weekend? No, I'm not. I normally just do 1 speed event a year. And this year I did the Yes Mate speed event. Next year I've got to see what the dates are. I might do a Yes Mate, I might do a Rossa. I'm only going to do one of them. But it will depend on which one gives me the best dates. They're both epic events. But Rossa is more for doing speed traps. And the Yes Mate event is just GPS. And I prefer GPS really, because it's just easy. Just chuck it on and go rip. But the Rossa's brilliant as well. I love both events. They're both good. So whichever one lines up with dates, and when everybody else wants to go, I'll probably go to that one. What egress under your grasshopper? Yeah, that's an egress over there. Grasshopper and an egress. Can you see that on the thing, can you? How can you see that? Yeah, it's up here, look. So that's the video that came out today. And then I'm doing a video on the egress. There they are, both up there, look. They've got that boat. That's in the video with a lot of other boats. So I've got to get that one out at some point. That's going to get that massive motor in it. Jet, I've still got to fly. I mean, I keep saying to myself next summer. And then by the time I get myself sorted, the summer's over. So now it's got to be next summer again now. Bit of pain in the butt. Bye, adventurous boy. Bye-bye. Let's Dempy fly the big jet. Absolutely not. I'm probably going to crash it myself anyway, but I'd rather me crash it than Stemp. How do you like the new Armour Quake? I haven't got it. I have got it on order, and I will do a video at some point, but I don't know when. As I said earlier, I don't rush these videos out. I'd rather take my time and get it done properly than to rush it out and try and be the first. Does Yes Mate speed event count for the world record? Depends who you ask. Counts for me. For me it counts. For me, as long as you've got a GPS on there and you can show the speed, it counts. But, you know, everyone's different. Some people say it counts, some people say it doesn't count. But who makes the rules? Who makes the rules to decide if it counts or not? I mean, for me, and on my channel, I can make my own rules, and for me it counts. And someone else on their channel, they can say it doesn't count. So it's up to you. It's up to you if in your mind it counts or not. If in your mind it counts, then it counts. And if in your mind it doesn't count, then it doesn't count. There's not a single body that can decide if it counts or not. You know, it depends on the individual if you want to count it or not. So people say, oh, Guinness Book of Records, it only counts if it's Guinness Book of Records. But no, what gives them authority? What gives the Guinness Book of Records authority to say it counts or not? I mean, It gives them authority if it counts in their book. You know, if it's a Guinness record, yeah, they choose a Guinness record, but a world record, anyone can choose, can't they? I mean, no one's in charge of what a world record is, are they? How's the project sausage car coming along? Well, I've got to do some more work on that. Right, so that's on there now. So get that wheel back on there. Ugga dugga that on there. And there we go. Boom, that RC back in action. If you guys want a dirt cheap RC car, I know what you're going to say in the comments. You're going to say, Kev, it's not dirt cheap. It is in, you know, price, cheapness is a relation to something else. So if you take the TK10, for example, and you compare that to something similar, like, for example, a 4S Creighton or Outcast, that is dirt cheap. But then if you go and compare this to like a cheapy Banggood Special, then it might be expensive. But this is probably cheaper than that. Does anybody know how much is a DHK Maximus? Because that is a much better car, a lot better. So if anybody knows how much is a DHK Maximus, let me know in the comments. All right, I'm gonna have a quick tidy up, and then we're gonna have a little look at the Savage. All right, a little tidy up and a chicory. Honestly, very cheap for the high quality. Yes, Speedy Gaming, I agree. Did you find actuators for the sausage crawler? No. I bought some shorter ones, but they're still so heavy. So, no, I haven't, unfortunately. Right, I need a bag. I need a bag. So we can put in all these leftovers from this, get a little spares department going on. This is my favourite cheap RC car at the moment, people. So if you're on the hunt for a budget priced RC, this is the one to get. In my opinion, everybody can have different opinions. MT10 is still a really good truck, but this one I would say is a little bit better, and it's cheaper and faster and a bit stronger. What do you think of the Traxxas Slash? Absolutely epic. Very durable, very good, good fun. All right, get rid of all this stuff. Try and clear the workbench a little bit. Nothing worse than working on a messy workbench and everything getting mixed up. How do you like the new Mini Slash? I haven't got it yet, dude. Still waiting for that. Why don't you get any electric Savages? To me, what makes a Savage special is it being nitro. And there's not many other options out there. You know, what can beat a Savage nitro? There's not really much out there. But with electric, there's a lot of stuff out there that can beat it. So, you know, for example, the Creightons, for example. There's so many cars that are better than the Savage that I can't really see the point in getting one. But maybe I will. You know, if you guys want to see it, maybe. Why not? I've got to do whatever keeps the viewers happy at the end of the day. If the viewers want to see electric Savage, I'll do one. What do you think of the Mini Max? It's a bit too small for my liking and not durable enough. So, not really for me, that one. Mini XLT is a lot better. Mini XLT, I don't know why. It's a lot tougher. I don't know why. Right, we get that there. Put that TK10 back in there again. Boom. That can, we've got to put these tyres back in there because we're not going to use them, unfortunately. Kind of sucked. I was hoping to use these tyres on there, but I got the wrong hex. Right, dustbin for that, screw in there. Right, see if his iPad's working now. I've got this iPad here for doing the comments because the comments are a bit bigger. But it kept saying I've got update. Update required. Okay, we'll update. I'm still waiting for the update. I wanted to do all this off cam really, but it didn't let me. Right, YouTube open. I'm faffing about with this for the past ages. I was still saying update. What's going on here, man? So I've got my iPad set up here, and I can do the comments on there because it's nice and big. But the phone is like about 1.5 meters away, about 4 foot away, and it's so small to write in, I can't barely read it. I've got to keep going like that. And I want to update this, but it won't let me. Look, update. And now it says open, not update. Then you click on open. And now it goes update available. What a day. Anyway, let's have a look at getting this exhaust on. This is definitely going to be mission. And I don't even know if I'm going to get it on. But how beautiful is this RC truck, eh? Give me a 1 out of 10. What would you give that out of 10? 1 being worst, 10 best. I'll definitely give it out of 10. Someone says, where's the beast? The beast is out here. Oh, I've got a new toy actually to show you in here. Got this thing here, a little stump grinder from my new house on the Isle of Man. We've got loads of trees there, and some of them have fallen over, and we need to grind the stump out. Got myself a mini digger. Have a little bit of fun with that. So I've got to take all this with me to the Isle of Man when I go next, which will be soon. And the edge is here. Not the edge, the bloody beast. That's the one that Andy crashed. He's got to put the undercarriage back on it, but he's procrastinating. Up there, that one there is a really nice one that's never been flown. And it's brand new. And I think I'm going to leave it there, because otherwise it's going to get crashed. So here's all my monster truck body panels. We've got them hanging up. I've got more along here, look. And then I used to have all these tyres in a shipping container, in a container yard. But I've put them all in this workshop now. So I've got a pile of big tyres there. I've fixed the rear steering, that's all back together again. The truck's ready to do the next show actually. If you haven't seen that monster truck video, go and watch it. That's over on the main channel. And I think I should have won the freestyle, but I didn't. The fans weren't very fair. Weren't very fair on me. They put me 4th, I think. So go and watch that video and let me know where you would have put me. I think I got done. Because I have fan judges, and I've got a feeling that, because there's 4 groups of judges, and the first 3 groups gave me a fair score, and then the last group gave me a really low score, and then gave other people that didn't even finish the run a way lower one. 10 out of 10 if it works properly. Yeah, well, this works lovely, this. I just got to get that pipe on because this is a plastic pipe. And if you look there, look, they snapped the nipple off. Toby in the house. How you doing, mate? So I've got this pipe here. It's supposed to be for a racing buggy. So it doesn't fully fit properly. See this nipple? It's too low down. That's supposed to be at the top, really. And it doesn't reach here. So I've got this little exhaust stand off here. I'm hoping I can screw it on where that one is. And then I can bend up a new piece of wire, put it in through there, and job done, boom. That's what I'm hoping. Definitely first or second in freestyle, says Arthur E. Smith. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm going to be a bit biased, because I'm going to think that mine's the best, aren't I? But, yeah, I think I should have come at least second, at least. Or maybe third, maybe even, but definitely not 4th. Because not taking anything away from Lambo, he didn't do anything, he broke. He broke almost straight away and barely did anything. And he still beat me. Right, before I do any work on this though, I need to get the Hoover out. So rest in peace headphone users, but I've got to get rid of all this swarf. Alright, because otherwise I'm working in all this swarf and splinters. Oh dear, Toby nicked a 3-second clip of one of my videos. Naughty boy. No, that's alright, dude. I don't mind when people just nick a little clip. That's fine, but when people just re-upload the whole video, then that's not okay. Yeah, but nicking a little clip's fine, I don't mind that. You'd have to be a pretty pathetic person to mind a little clip being nicked. Yeah, everyone will have a little look at Toby's videos. He does a really good job at editing his videos. I reckon Tony's going to be the biggest RC YouTuber eventually. He's only a young'un, and he's already, I would say, makes some of the best videos. So I'd say he's definitely going to overtake me at some point, that's for sure. All right, get that old exhaust off. Kev, you don't have to update it, it will still work. Well, I tried that, it didn't work. Alright, off with the pipe. Right, that one off. And then this one should... Oh, hold on. Has you got pull start in the way? No. Right, oh yes, we're on. I think we're on anyway. It's going to be really tricky getting that spring on there, I know that. You might hear some Kevy swearing in a minute. Does XRT self-right? No, it doesn't. You'll need the X-Max for that, dude. Come on, I should really take the engine out, but I don't want to. There is a saying that the lazy man often works the hardest, and I'm about to find that one out. Nitro Savage is epic, yes! Toby says he's got to beat 3 million. Yeah, but probably more, because by the time you get to 3 million, I might have, I don't know, 10 million hopefully. Alright, I'm putting my goggles on for this. Maybe your tablet isn't compatible with the update, or maybe. Right. Right, I've got to try and get this. Oh, right. Let's get rid of that fuel tube for now. Off with you. Off! Off! Get that out of the way. Right. And then, oh, exhaust is falling off again. Hopefully, you get that on there. And of course it's not going to work because everything's going wrong today. But what can you do other than try? Right, get in, get in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, we're on. Yes. How did that work? I can't believe that worked. Right. It's on, but it is. Yeah. Yeah, well, we're on. It's a bit wobbly. It's quite. Look, it's sitting on top of that pull starter. I think. Right, I'm going to grind that off. I'm going to grind the bottom of that off because that's hitting on the pull starter. And I know that's going to cause issues. Right. Right, let's see where we've got to grind. So I want that to sit there. So we've got to grind here. Right, I'm not going to take the camera out. I'm just going to go outside and quickly grind it. I'll be back in a sec. Uh-oh, I might have fluffed it. I might have ruined it, people. It's dark out there. And I've got these goggles on that I can't see anything out of. I might have ground away the holes where the spring goes in. Oh, I have. Oh no. Look, see there's 2 holes there. There's another 2 holes on the other side. And I ground it away. Oh man, what a whopper. Yep, ground away. So all that I can do is put a new hole maybe next to it. Alright, let's measure what size. So this is 1mm drill bit. Oh, I can't see that working. 1mm drill bit. Is that even going to fit in my drill? Nope. Oh man. Why is nothing working today? I've got a little mini chuck somewhere, but where that is, I have no idea. I thought I've got a little mini chuck somewhere. Oh, we are. Here we go. So what I can do is that in there. Mini chuck in there. And then we can put the 1mm drill bit in the mini chuck. Yes. Hey! Swamp Thing in the house. How you doing? What is going on? How's the steering system going? Oh, I was going to ask you something, Swamp Thing. It might be a bad idea. But in the next Monster Truck Nationals, in freestyle, can I jump over your truck? Please? Probably going to say no. Right, so can I drill a new hole in there? Maybe. Oh, steering works, but I've snapped the chassis. Who am I talking to, Tony or Georgina? What are you going to do with the chassis? You're going to weld it up? No! Oh, go on, please. Do a backflip in game over, not on concrete. Definitely not on concrete. Oh, come on. I think I've ruined it, people. Oh no, oh, maybe. Tony. After tour show the next weekend, if you get it wrong, it's going to be a nightmare. I'll pay for the damage. We'll do it. We'll just have to build a bigger jump and do a nice run up. He'll go over, won't it? Tony's like, no, doesn't want Swampy landed on. Where did you snap your chassis? Can you weld it up? Right. Might work. But I'll have to put this spring on the other way round. I think. Can you make Grasshopper 6S? I assume you probably could, yeah. Right. Yeah, I told you I'm going to start chopping it. You might as well wait till I jump over it, because then if I land on it, there might be more stuff to weld, so you might as well just consolidate it all. Right. Come on, exhaust. Get on. Get on. Sometimes RCs are harder to work on than a monster truck. Hopefully it's not too much work for you to fix, Tony. Right, exhaust on. Alright, so now I've got to try and reach around the back with my little hook. It's definitely easier putting a monster truck exhaust on than it is an RC exhaust, that's for sure. Man, what a mish. What an absolute mission. Right, come on. Right, oh yes, got it, yes. Alright, goggles going on, he's going to fly off. Have you got a tow bar on your car yet? I have, Tony, yes. Right. On there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. We're on. We're on, yes. Right. Now I can put the fuel hose back on. Is the TK10 going to be in the US? I think you've got a Red Cat equivalent. If anyone knows in the comments, let me know. I'm pretty sure you guys have got a Red Cat equivalent. It's exactly the same. Get a bit of broken exhaust out of there. Now I can shove that onto that exhaust. It's a bit lower than what it's supposed to be, but nah, doesn't matter surely. Right, so now I've got this here from an Abzima car. Toby's building 1/5 track at the moment. You got to come play at some point. Maybe, dude. Right. So we've got this little standoff here that we can mount onto the chassis, but we're going to have to make a longer one of these out of a bit of piano wire. Kev, did you watch this year's Monster Jam World Finals? I saw some of it on YouTube. I haven't seen it in real life. I watched 2014 World Finals, and I think I watched about four of them, I think, year after year. But then I haven't been back to Vegas. Hello from Illinois. Hello, hello. What about your FG Marder? Yes, I've been filming that. There is a video on that soon, actually. Alright, so now out with that. And now we've got to put that standoff in. And I'll find a screw, and I think these ones are M4 screws. How's the audio, by the way, people? I used this little thing before, and when I watched the replay, it was making all little crackling noises. So, is it crackling and popping, or is it alright? Looking for a little short stumpy screw, M4, that'll go in there. All countersinks. We need a cap head. What's that one there? That a cap head? It is, but it's too long. Need a nice short little cappy heady. Or we can just bodge a countersink in there. But then we need a washer for the countersink. Have we got a washer for the countersink? That is the next question. I've got a lot of me hobby stuff on the Isle of Man now. Which is a bit of pain in the butt. No countersink washer. Oh, yeah, we have. Here's one. Sweet. Right, perfect. So we've got countersink screw, countersink washer. Not that you can see it. Tony says, good on my TV, Kev. Way. You've got a massive TV, though. Apparently, most people watch YouTube on TV nowadays. What's going on here? Right. What's happened to my extender? Audio perfect, I think. Hey, sounds good. Thank you, people. Right, so need to get this on the outside, and then we've got ugga dugga that on the inside. Get a bit of Loctite on there because it's nitro, it'll just rattle loose otherwise. It's all about the size, that's what Claire says. That's what Tony says. That's what she says. Right, and now, oh, we'll have to draw that out actually. We have to draw the chassis out before we mount that, because that was an M3 size in there before, now we're going up to M4. So we're going to have to drill a hole in there. So, 4mm drill bit. Go to the old trusty. I watch on TV and comment on phone, says Wizard. That's a good idea. Microphone seems fine. Yeah, I did do a live stream before with the microphone. And when I watched it back, it was crackling every now and then. It crackled. Or maybe I didn't have it plugged in properly. Right, so let's drill a hole in there. There we go. Hole in the chassis. And let's put that 1mm drill bit back in there before we lose it as well. What is your opinion on Traxxas Slash? Epic! Right. Put that 1mm drill bit back in there. By the way, this is the best drill set I've ever had. They're supposed to be for stainless steel. It's called a Presto high-speed cutting tools. They're for stainless, really, I think. But these are the best drill bits I've ever used. They're epic. All right. Now, get this countersink screw in hole. Don't fall off in there. Right, and then we can ugga dugga that standoff on top. Right, we're on. Yes, something's working. Right, hold on, back in a sec. Runny nose. Right, so now all we need now is a piece of wire from there into there. And my job's a good one. So hole size, that goes in there, that goes in there. Right, so we need to find a piece of piano wire that is about 2.3mm. So over here I've got all my piano wire stash. Oh yes, here we go, 2mm. Oh, pardon me. Lewis in the house, how you doing? Vinny's boss in the house. Right, so that can go in there, and then we gotta give that. Oh no, it's come undone. All right, so we got to put bend on that. Yeah, bend on there like that. So that'll go in there. And then we need another bend to go into there, about that angle. Like that. Something like that. A bit more. So now we can cut that off about there. If it will cut, that is. Jesus. Jesus. Lewis goes, when in doubt, give it a clout. Yes, sir. Where's the electric laminator? That is on the Isle of Man. Right, deburr that. Hello, Kev. Love the videos. Great content. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Doug here from South Florida. Hello, dude. I do want to get a holiday home, possibly in Florida. The only thing that puts me off is you guys have got big spiders. And I can't afford it at the moment, because I just bought a new house in the Isle of Man as well. I've got loads of work I want to do to that first before I think of anything else. And then I want to build another monster truck so I can have one here to do shows here with, and then one in the Isle of Man for content. Right, look at that. Look at that. Can you guys see what's happening there? Probably not. There's a little thingy-majig that I've just bent up. So that in there, that in there, and then all we got to do is just tighten that up, and hopefully it's all going to work. So nip that up. So I've got a... Oh, is there no... Is the grub screw in there? Is that next size up? Got big spiders in Detroit, Michigan. Oh, sod that. No way. Not for me. I don't do spiders, I'm afraid. No way am I doing spiders. Right, that's on. Crank that up. Right, that's on. Right, we're on, look. It's actually worked. Don't know how long it will last for. I don't know if by jumping it, it's just going to bend down, but we'll see, won't we? What do you guys reckon? Is it going to survive? This is my box of Savage Bears here. I've got loads more upstairs as well. But man, I love these Savages. There's something about them that's really special. The way they drive and sound and everything. Right, hopefully. Yeah, it's all on. Can we get the exhaust a bit closer to the chassis though? It'd be nice to get this a bit closer in. Yeah, like that. Something like that. All right, see how that looks. Might have to get some heat-proof tape, if that's the thing, and just put it behind the exhaust there, so it doesn't rub on there. Otherwise, it's going to probably melt the body. Oh, man, what a good-looking RC car. I'd give that 10 out of 10. Come on, guys, have a vote again. How much out of 10 would you give it? Epic. Epic. Right, let's have a little trickery. I want to tell you about the prizes that you can win as well. I was going to show you that earlier before I wasn't set up properly. So let's log in on my pooter. And we need to get the link as well, put that in. Right, where are we? Here we are. Raffle homepage. Right, there we go. So I'm going to share that link in. Oh, that's already in there. So then we need to, I need to share it in the chat as well, don't I, somehow? How do I do that? Never mind, doesn't matter. But anyway, if you look in the description of this video, there is a link to my raffle. I didn't think there was, but there is. So I want to show you what you can win. So the first thing that you can win, let me flip you around, is this. A brand spanking new Traxxas X-Max. And everyone can have one free ticket. So basically what you do, you click on enter now. I can't enter my own raffle, so it won't let me. But basically, if you go in there, and in here where it says promo code, you just put free like that and apply, you'll get one free ticket. And then you go down here, look, you've got to enter how many wheels a BMX bike's got. That's obvious, isn't it? I'm not allowed to tell you to keep it legal, but it's pretty obvious, isn't it? You're going to know that. Bash on there, enter now. You've got to be logged in, so you've got to have an account, and you get 1 free ticket. You can buy more tickets if you want, and they're only 75 pence. That is like about $1. And you can up your chances, but that does not mean that you can't win with only 1 ticket, because the last Mega Bundle winner, he had 1 ticket. So you can still win. So that is that one. You can have 1 free ticket. And then we've got this one here. And this one here, there's 14 Traxxas RC cars that you can win on that one. The winner takes all of them. So look, all that lot there. You've got the X-Max there, XRT, Max Slash, the Funko, UDR, all that lot up there as well. There's some more pictures there, look. Just click on that link in the description and you will see. Now this one, you have to buy a ticket. That's £5, so probably about $6 or $7. Also a cash alternative. So if whoever wins can choose all of these cars, 14 cars and $2,000 on top, so you can buy batteries and lipos, or the winner can choose $14,000 cash alternative. So there you go. But for those of you that don't want to pay, no. Oh yeah, there's another way you can enter for free. If you go down here to the raffle summary and read it, look, there is a free way that you can enter, but you've got to do it by post, look. So you get a postcard, fill it in, all the instructions there how to do it. You can still have 1 free ticket to enter. Well, actually, you can have as many, I think you can have, this is Raffle's rules, so read it. Raffle's not my website, anyone can put Raffles on Raffle. I think you can have 1 postcard per entry. So I don't think there's a limit how many times you can enter. Look, it just says users must write user ID enters ABC postcard to be sent to following address. Postal entries are limited to 1 entry per postcard. So I think you can probably send as many as you like. I think. But it's easier just to do it online, isn't it? You have to pay a bit, but it's easier and quicker. Anyway. What have you guys been up to? Let me know what you guys have been doing. We have a bit of a chicory, and then I'm going to go home to my mummy and daddy and see what mummy's made me for dinner. Here in New Zealand, there are no big spiders. Oh, that's good. But New Zealand doesn't really got many monster trucks, is the only downside. I want to go somewhere where there's lots of monster trucks, because I want to build another truck to have in, well, Florida or Texas or somewhere. Where do you get Traxxas Mini Slash? I've got one on order, but I'm still waiting for it. I'm from South Africa. Hey, I used to work with some South Africans. I had a great laugh with them. Big fan from Romania. Hello, hello. What's your dream car? My dream car is a 1964 Volkswagen Beetle. What is your guys' dream car? Bloody hell, comments are coming in a bit fast here. You should do a sand car by itself. I have done that before. But with this, you get another 13 cars on top. So that's a bonus, isn't it? You know, whoever wins, you're going to win a sand car and everything else. So surely that's better, isn't it, than just a sand car? Well, yeah, I have done a sand car before. PD Racing TK10 temp scale. Yeah, someone saying, yeah. Oh, Shelby Cobra. Nice. McLaren 720S, nice. I was very tempted with one of them back in the day, but they're not the most reliable. Come to Romania, Kev, please. Oh, I haven't got time, really. There's other places I'll probably go to first if I'm going to travel in America. 1967 Mustang. Nice, nice. It's my birthday. I got a Mini Max. It's epic. It's an epic car, dude. Yeah. Come to Oregon. Someone says Ford Raptor. Trying to finish my garage for my RCs. Epic Mark 1 Escort. Oh, nice. My mate Craig's got one of them. He put an Escort Cosy engine in it. Or Sierra Cosy engine. Man, that was fast. It's a bit weird here because you're supposed to look at the lens when you're talking to the camera. But if I look at the comments, then it looks like you're cross-eyed. Oh, Plymouth Cuda's my dream car. Yeah, the same. I'd love one. Love a Plymouth Cuda. Skyline R34. Man, not my cup of tea, but I can see why people like them. I'm not a Japanese car fan personally, but that's what keeps the world interesting. Everybody likes different things. Where is your Granite 3S? Upstairs, I think. Or on the Isle of Man, can't remember. 1967 Dodge Charger. Oh, nice. Nice, very nice. Mustang Hoonigan. Epic car that is, yeah. Epic build. MP10 30th anniversary in the back looks mega. Yes. That, yeah, it's never been run. It's got the best of everything in it. Rock and roller RC in the house. What's the crime like on the Isle of Man? Pretty non-existent. You can leave your keys in your car. Well, you're not legally allowed to leave your keys in your car because you can get done. But people do, and rarely does anything get stolen. But the comments are coming in a bit quick. AC Cobra, yep, lovely. Subaru, someone says. Yeah. Kev's Lambo, someone says, yeah. RTR or build kit? Well, build kits are definitely more fun because you get to build them. But if you're short of time, then the RTRs are epic. You're legally not allowed to do it. What kind of dumb law is that? Oh, I don't think they want people just being able to nick cars that easily. It might not be true. Someone just said to me, you're not allowed to leave the keys in the ignition. It might just invalidate the insurance. I don't know if it's legal. It might not be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, am I? Someone asked ChatGPT if it's illegal to leave your keys in the ignition of a car. Someone just told me it is. It might be BS. Pontiac Grand Prix, old run, someone says. Yeah, they're pretty nice. More Mardave. I've got 2 Mardave Marauders. There's one on the shelf somewhere. There's one there, just there, and there's another one, I think, there. Yeah. 2 Mardave Marauders. Where are your thieves going to go with the car on the Isle of Man? Not far. They're not going to get far with it, are they? That's for sure. Now there's a lot of likes. Oh yeah, give us a like, everyone. We've got 500 viewers and 400 and something likes. So let's see if we can get it to 500 likes. It helps the algorithm, but we're probably going to delete this stream at the end because it started off with everything going wrong. But then you guys like stuff going wrong, so I might leave it up. What do you reckon? Delete the stream or leave it up? What do you reckon, guys? I think I'll definitely delete the beginning because that was me faffing around setting the stream up. Okay, what happened to the Nitro Racing at Hearts? I wanted to do it this summer, but out of time now, so have to be next summer, won't it? Leave it up. All right, I might leave it up. I'll just trim the beginning off. We'll trim the beginning off because no one wants to see me setting the stream up. They want to see the action. Not that there's much action, is there, really? Going to Rossa, Kev. Maybe next year, not this year. Right, people, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you. Well, I've put a video out on the main channel about that grasshopper there. There's a video of that on the main channel that I've just put out, and that's also got the PD Racing on it that got broken that we repaired in this live stream. So, yep. Love you all, guys, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye-bye.